Hello everyone, and welcome to Hyperanalyzing LCS, the series where we discuss the biggest moments from the LCS and give attention to the tiniest details that can decide the outcome of a game. This week we will look at some plays from the first lower bracket games of the 2022 Spring Playoffs. In Game 1 against the Golden Guardians, Fudge picked up a quadra-kill as Victor.
There's wards down from Golden Guardians in this brush though, so they know Cloud9 is coming, but they're not backing off of it just yet. Summit and Fudge from the opposite entrance. Paranoia comes down. Teleport here from Golden Guardians as well as Licorice makes his way through. The bullet time on side gets responded to by the exhaust once more. Blabber goes in, kicks back Licorice. Licorice is down, away, down two. The Chaos Storm continues to follow upon a Blaze Olive who flashes away from the Death Ray. But Blabber, even though he connects the gate, he cannot go just yet. Does he want to? A triple kill from Fudge, laying it down on the Golden Guardians.
Golden Guardians are taking the second Rift Herald as C9 approach them in the river. Cloud9 engage with a well-placed Cannon Barrage and Solar Flare that chunks Ole's health bar and forces Lost to use Featherstorm. The Nocturne ult dissuades C9 from pushing further as they turn their attention to the Rift Herald. Cloud9 gets some bad luck with how the Herald moves around, preventing any of them from hitting the eye and allowing Pridestalker to get the last hit. C9 then turns their focus to the rest of the fight, which does allow Pridestalker to pick up the eye of the Herald. Berserker starts channeling a good bullet time, but Ole immediately flashes to exhaust him and Glacial Fissure forces Berserker to cancel bullet time and flash away. Licorice is unable to hit his Call of the Forge God thanks to a well-timed stun from Isles. Licorice falls first and Cloud9 turn to the three low-health Golden Guardians players. Fudge flashes forward to drop Chaos Storm on all of them and kill Ole. Lost and a Blaze Olive flash away, but C9 keep chasing with Blabber flashing forward to land Sonic Wave. However, Blabber's energy bar is completely depleted, so he cannot follow up with Resonating Strike to finish the kill. Fudge gets some bonus movement speed by using his Q on a minion, and that allows him to get in range to hit Lost with an empowered auto attack, and Fudge's Death Ray finishes off both of GG's carries, giving Fudge a quadra kill. Game 2 between Evil Geniuses and FlyQuest went 51 minutes and featured this chaotic fight over the second Elder Dragon.
The matching TP coming out from JoJo. Elder, half HP. The Smite fight can decide the game in an Elder Dragon fight. Kumo is here on the flank. He's ready to approach from the side. Both junglers hanging out in the pit. Danny's already popped the glance. Kumo coming around. It's going to be secured by Inspired. And Hold is already down. Kumo's going to try to fight in the middle of everybody. But Inspired and Danny are ready to go. The guns are locked and loaded. But Kumo has the scissors to snip them apart. Another double kill back over to Danny as Takui tries to retreat, and Afromu is shotgun food in front of the grave.
44 minutes into the game, both teams get ready for what could be a game-ending fight over the Elder Dragon. Neither team commits to an engage until the dragon is nearing smite range. EG try to keep FlyQuest out of the dragon pit with Impact's Call of the Forge God, which forces Johnson to ult in response and knocks up Jose Diodo outside of smite range. Inspired then drops Smokescreen onto Jose Diodo, which prevents him from being able to see the health of the dragon and gives Inspired a fairly uncontested smite to claim the Elder Dragon buff for his team. Jose Diodo dies instantly after his late steal attempt, but in the river, Johnson and Kumo quickly shred through EG's frontline. Johnson then almost gets one-shot by Death Ray, turning this fight into a 3v3. Kumo shreds through Jojo Pune's health, forcing Jojo to go into stasis, which Kumo responds to with a stasis of his own. However, since EG has the Elder buff and an ace here likely ends the game, Afromu has already backed out of the fight and wants to recall, causing FlyQuest's carries to be outnumbered still. Takui dashes in to try to finish off Jojo Pune, who is able to flash away, but he draws the attention of the other EG players, which gives Kumo just enough space to finish off the kill. Takui uses Zonia's as well, and he is crucially able to escape with a flash out of the river as EG leaves Kumo to burn down to the Elder buff. Inspired is able to pick off Afromu at the end of this fight, giving EG a narrow fight win plus the Elder buff on 2 players, but Takui's escape allows him to help out in an intense base defense that makes this game go even longer. 6 minutes later, during the third Elder Dragon fight, Kumo teleported into the enemy base to win the game for FlyQuest.
Bottom side though, you see Kumo lying here, in wait behind this brush. He comes through for the flank. Teleports will have to come early.
Evil Geniuses is just going in immediately after the Elder. They are daring FlyQuest.
Where's Jojo?
Takui has already arrived. Jojo's not here yet, but Kumo's going to be taken very low now into the stasis. Inspires nearly killed. Johnson goes in and he finds it already.
Oh!
D-man knockup coming out from Impact. Shut down over onto Johnson and it's Jojo getting it done. Now Jose tries to stay alive. Impact at 100 HP, but he's got the warm up. Remember the warm up. Kumo is in the enemy base. A teleport coming back. Will it arrive in time? Impact is there, but Kumo does not concern himself. FlyQuest, take game 2.
EG starts taking the dragon while Jojopyun responds to the split push from Takui. This puts EG at a disadvantage since they are all grouped together while FlyQuest has Kumo in a flanking position and Takui teleports to the bot lane minion wave to join Kumo. Importantly, Takui's teleport comes 5 seconds before Jojopyun's, while upriver, Danny ends up on the wrong side of the wall, giving FlyQuest a brief 5v3 at the start of this fight. However, evil geniuses are able to jump onto Kumo before the rest of FlyQuest can engage, and the constant CC chain from Vulcan's Nautilus almost allows them to get the kill, but Kumo is able to use Zhonya's Hourglass with just 300 HP left. As Takui joins the fight, he lands a big charm onto Impact that prevents Impact from redirecting his Call of the Forge God, while the rest of FlyQuest almost burn down Inspired. Johnson flashes forward to get the kill, but that could be a critical overextension as it sets up Impact to knock up 3 with Searing Charge. That could be the fight-winning ability, with Jojopyun and Danny now in position to deal a lot of damage, and they kill the enemy AD carry. With Johnson dead, EG is now favored to win this fight, but Jose Diodo traps 3 with Cataclysm and is still able to escape with a flag over the wall. Meanwhile, Kumo, who just barely survived at the start of this fight, was able to get away from Impact's knockup and begins to channel his teleport into the EG base. EG would be able to win this fight, but since both mid laners teleported into the fight, Impact is the only player left with teleport available. He just barely completes his teleport before the second Nexus turret falls, and while Impact does everything he can to slow down Kumo, it is not enough as Kumo wisely focuses on hitting the Nexus and is able to win the game for FlyQuest. In another chaotic team fight 16 minutes into Game 4, Evil Geniuses picked up the ace.
Evil Geniuses seeing if maybe they can find something else here. Soldiers fly forward, FlyQuest backs away. Need to be careful about the positioning of those soldiers. They don't all want to get scooped in.
All of this time is kind of helping FlyQuest because Kumo has teleport. He's pushed in topside. They go for it.
Jose Diodo trying to make a move, gets thrown back by the soldiers. Aframu's going to take a lot of damage here, throws out the hostile takeover, but it doesn't get much of anything. Jose Diodo is going to be your next target as Impact goes on the chase, and Jose falls to the needlework. Inspired wants to stay alive, but he can't quite do it. Jojo takes one with him, but he finally falls. EG's got a 3v2 now, but Vulcan's going to be taken very low. Takui looking to kite him out and fight him out as Danny's supplying the DPS from downrange. He finds one on Kumo, and Takui is the last man standing. The Orianna tries, but will he get anything? The point-blank stab, Dano and EG!
Both teams end up with 4 players in the bot lane, but everyone is hesitant to go in as both AD carries continue farming the minions. Jose Diodo is the first to engage, hitting Jojopyun with a flash stun. However, Jojopyun is able to put down a soldier and dash away in time, and he shoves Jose Diodo away with Emperor's Divide. Both top laners teleport into the fight, with Kumo arriving on FlyQuest's frontline and Impact arriving behind the FlyQuest team. Impact's flank allows Evil Geniuses to push FlyQuest back, and both Impact and Danny expend their flashes to finish off Jose Diodo. Meanwhile, Aframu casts Bailout on himself, which prevents him from dying to Inspired's Heartbreaker, delaying Inspired's ability to transform into Renata Glask. He does get the transformation after Aframu's Bailout expires, but Johnson does a lot of damage with a big Inferno Moonlight Vigil, and Renata Glask is a lot squishier than Viego, so Inspired just barely survives. Johnson then flashes after him, and Inspired ults in place, missing Johnson, who finishes off the kill. Jojopyun is able to finish off Johnson before dying himself, and the fight has now become a 3v2. Kumo and Vulcan are the only survivors on the right side of the fight, while Danny and Impact are against only Takui after killing Jose Diodo. Takui hits both with Shockwave, and after a brief hesitation, he runs back towards the rest of the fight to help out Kumo. They can't quite kill Vulcan though, and Impact and Danny are able to take down Kumo. With the Get Excited movement speed, Danny then runs across the lane, cutting off Takui's only escape while also sidestepping the movement of the Orianna ball. Takui tries to flash onto Danny and return a kill, but unfortunately he is the only non-support in the game who hasn't finished his mythic item yet, which leaves him just barely short on damage. Danny survives and Evil Geniuses pick up the ace in what would be the final game of the series. Thank you for watching Hyperanalyzing LCS. Hit subscribe and come back next week for more analysis of the LCS playoffs.